Hello, welcome to Amazing Life 1-2 channel guides. Today you watching Taylor Swift biography, beautiful images. I hope you enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe channel. Thank you all. Biography Taylor Swift 1989 updated March 15, 2021 original February 16, 2018. Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Taylor Swift made a splash in the country music world in 2006 and has gone on to become one of the top acts in popular music. Who is Taylor Swift? Musician Taylor Swift was earning renown as a country music singer by the age of 16. Early hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me appealed to country and pop fans alike and helped fuel the multi-platinum success of her albums, including the Grammy-winning Fearless 2008. Swift continued to top the charts with her 2014 studio effort 1989, which featured the #1 singles, Shake It Off, and Blank Space, and won Grammys for Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal Album. Her follow-up albums Reputation 2018 and Lover 2019 also achieved immense commercial success. Early life Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. Swift spent her early years on her family's Christmas tree farm in nearby Wyoming. Her grandmother had been a professional opera singer, and Swift soon followed in her musical footsteps. By the age of 10, Swift was singing at a variety of local events, including fairs and contests. She sang "The Star-Spangled Banner" at a Philadelphia 76ers basketball game at the age of 11, and began writing her own songs and learning guitar at 12 years old. To pursue her music career, Swift often visited Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital. There she co-wrote songs and tried to land a recording contract. Noting her dedication, Swift and her family moved to nearby Hendersonville, Tennessee, in an attempt to further Swift's career. Country music career. A stellar performance at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville helped Swift get a contract with Scott Borchetta's Big Machine Records. She released her first single, Tim McGraw, in 2006, and the song became a top 10 hit on the country charts. It also appeared on her self-titled debut album in October of that same year, which went on to sell more than 5 million copies. More popular singles soon followed, including Our Song, a #1 country music hit. Teardrops on My Guitar, Picture to Burn, and Should've Said No were also successful tracks. Swift also received critical praise for her debut effort. She won the Horizon Award from the Country Music Association (CMA) and the Academy of Country Music (ACM) Award for Top New Female Vocalist in 2007. Swift next released Sounds of the Season, the Taylor Swift holiday collection that year. Her renditions of Silent Night and Santa Baby were modest hits on the country charts. Fearless in 2008, Swift was nominated for a Grammy in the Best New Artist category and won other accolades, including the ACM's Female Vocalist of the Year award. Around this same time, Swift released her next album, Fearless, which hit the top of both the country and pop charts and stayed there for 11 weeks. By the end of the year, Swift had become the highest-selling country artist of 2008. 2009 VMAs and Kanye West. Swift netted several awards for her work on Fearless, including Video of the Year and Female Video of the Year for Love Story at the 2009 CMT Music Awards. That year Swift also won the MTV Video Music Awards Best Female Video for You Belong With Me, making her the first country music star to earn a VMA. The win stirred controversy when rapper Kanye West leaped to the stage during Swift's speech, took the microphone and declared that R&B singer Beyoncé should have won Swift's award. The stunned Swift was unable to make her acceptance speech, and West was removed from the show. When Beyoncé accepted her award for Best Video of the Year later in the show, she called Swift to the stage to finish her speech. West later apologized to Swift privately and made a public apology on The Jay Leno Show. Read more, a timeline of Taylor Swift and Kanye West's decade-long feud. Speak Now, and Red. Swift soon became an even hotter commodity. Her concert tickets began selling out in less than 2 minutes, and she also made her second appearance on the comedy show Saturday Night Live, this time as both the host and musical guest. Additionally, in 2010 she became the youngest artist to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year for Fearless. That year Swift released a new album, Speak Now, which featured the hit songs Mean, Hours, and Sparks Fly. The album was a success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart and selling more than 1 million copies in its first week. She followed with Red 2012, which featured the hit single, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, and also topped 1 million in its first week of sales. Video as well, including Carly Kloss, Cindy Crawford and Lena Dunham. In February 2016, Swift opened up the 58th Annual Grammy Awards with another track from 1989, Out of the Woods. Having received pre-telecast awards for Best Music Video and Best Pop Vocal Album, later in the evening, Swift won another Grammy for Album of the Year, making music history as the first woman to win the award twice. In what was seen as a sharp rebuke to a New West song in which he took credit for her fame, Swift used her acceptance speech to issue an empowerment statement. I want to say to all the young women out there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame, she said. But if you just focus on the work, and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday when you get where you're going, you'll look around and you will know that it was you and the people who loved you who put you there. And that will be the greatest feeling in the world. Feud with Katy Perry. Swift and Katy Perry, who both dated John Mayer, ended their friendship with Perry allegedly tried to poach some of Swift's tour dances. Her feud with Perry was her muse for Bad Blood. For years, I was never sure if we were friends or not, Swift told Rolling Stone in 2014. She would come up to me at awards shows and say something and walk away, and I would think, are we friends, or did she just give me the harshest insult of my life? Then, according to Swift, Perry crossed a line. She did something so horrible, Swift says. I was like, oh, we're just straight up enemies. And it wasn't even about a guy. It had to do with business. She basically tried to sabotage an entire arena tour. She tried to hire a bunch of people out from under me. And I'm surprisingly non-confrontational. You would not believe how much I hate conflict. So now I have to avoid her. It's awkward, and I don't like it. On May 8, 2018, Perry put an end to their feud by extending an olive branch. Literally, she sent Swift an actual olive branch, with a note that said, I've been doing some reflecting on past miscommunication and hurt feelings between us. Sexual assault trial and copyright lawsuit. Swift took a break from the spotlight after the massive success of 1989. However, she resurfaced in August 2017 when she testified in a trial against David Mueller, a former radio DJ she had accused of groping her in 2013. Mueller denied Swift's allegations and said the incident cost him his job, which led him to sue Swift, her mother and a radio station employee in 2015. Swift countersued him for alleged assault and battery, and a jury ruled in her favor in 2017, awarding her $1 in damages as a symbolic gesture. Swift responded to the verdict in a statement, I acknowledge the privilege that I benefit from in life, in society and in my ability to shoulder the enormous cost of defending myself in a trial like this. My hope is to help those whose voices should also be heard. Therefore, I will be making donations in the near future to multiple organizations that help sexual assault victims defend themselves. That year, Swift was also on the receiving end of a lawsuit, when two songwriters claimed that she stole the chorus of their song, Pliers Gone, Play, for her hit, Shake It Off. Although a judge dismissed the case in early 2018, on the grounds that the allegedly infringed lyrics are short phrases that lack the modicum of originality and creativity required for copyright protection, an appeals court revived the suit in October 2019. Reputation. In late August 2017, using an image of a snake, Swift revealed that she would release her sixth studio album, Reputation, in November. The image of a snake is a reference to when Kim Kardashian called Swift a snake on Twitter in 2016 after Swift denied that she granted West permission to use her name in his song, Famous. Swift debuted the first single, Look What You Made Me Do, on August 24. In the music video, Swift played characters of all her misrepresentations. The video had more than 19 million views on YouTube within the first day. Days before Reputation's scheduled November 10 release, its secretive tracklist was leaked to social media. Swift responded by posting the complete list to her Instagram page, its 15 songs including a collaborative effort with Ed Sheeran and rapper Future, titled Endgame. The two later appeared in the video for the track, which debuted in January 2018. Reputation sold 1.05 million copies in the United States over its first 4 days. along with giving the artist her fourth consecutive album to surpass 1 million in sales for its opening week. That total made Reputation the top-selling album of 2017. Its success continued into 2018, surpassing 2 million in sales while generating the release of 7 singles. By the end of the year, Reputation had been honored with Favorite Pop Rock Album at the AMAs and Top Selling Album at the Billboard Music Awards. This is absolutely not normal.